In Chapter 21 of FE9, Aina, one of the 4 riders of Dayan, contemplates how King Ashnard has chosen the worst possible strategy at every turn purely for the sake of stoking more conflict, to the point where he has left his own capital city mostly undefended. We move to assault Dayan's capital city of Navasa, but the enemy forces make the strange tactical decision to leave the front door wide open. Ike's forces charge in recklessly, only to find that the door is shut once they're inside, and through some strange Fire Emblem Engage style magical plot contrivance, we for some reason cannot open them to leave. The generic soldiers panic a little, but it turns out that the trap is just that the 60-something Dayan troops inside the castle move to attack. This is a standard siege map with a few too many enemies, forcing me to finally turn off battle animation so I don't die of old age before I complete the game. Fortunately, this map has many useful choke points, which makes the enemy count quite manageable. I move along the sides of the map with Nephidi in front, but an enemy priest manages to hit her with a sleep staff, putting her to sleep. I'm able to remove the status with a restore staff, but the presence of sleep staffs in future maps mean that I do have to be a bit more careful. As I advance, reinforcements continually spawn behind me in sets of 3, but I'm able to spawn camp them by repeatedly one-shotting them with my 255 crit tome mages. And while I do this, my generic Holy Guard Pegasus Knights spread out and pick off enemy mages and priests, and do a surprising amount of damage. Eventually, I make my way to the boss room, where I'm able to recruit Taronale by having Ike talk to him, obtaining a useful filler general to round out my rather lacking roster. I let a generic Falco Knight try her luck against the boss, but unfortunately she's done so much combat on this map that her silver lance breaks and is unable to complete the kill, resulting in her death. I train Ike for a little while by repeatedly attacking the boss, and then defeat her to complete the chapter. In the closing cutscene, Ike demands that Aina surrender, but suddenly Nasir shows up and attacks Ike, letting Aina escape. As it turns out, Nasir was a traitor all along and has been feeding our army's movements to Dayan the whole time.